Hey guys, how you all doing? Hope you're having a great day. So today is the 1st of June and I'm getting ready to get dressed. I'm getting ready for church, Thanksgiving Sunday. So come along with me as I do my makeup and I talk about why I decided to, come to the UK for my PhD. I hope this is going to be an interesting chat because I've been getting lots of questions since I posted my last video on YouTube that I'll be pursuing my PhD. I got lots of questions and I'm still going to address, key ways or steps you can take to come into to come for your for your PhD, especially if you're looking at probably scholarship or anyways, I'll be sharing in detail. I'll probably even invite a colleague of mine. But today I just want to talk about um, invite a colleague of mine to share his experience. But right now I want to just talk about why I decided to come to the UK for my PhD. All right, so where do I start from now? So basically, if you've been following my journey, you'd realize that So if you've been following my journey, you realize that I'm someone that I am actually very passionate about education. Just that um, I've always wanted to, right from when I was in secondary school, I was always very fascinated about, the doctorate degree for some reason. I don't know why, but so somewhere in the back of my mind, it's always been there. But I wasn't sure if I was ever going to, get to the point where I'm like, okay, I need to start. I didn't see myself there, right? But as I progressed through my career from started my career in the shipping industry, I started quite early. So the moment I finished my NYC, I served in Open State. I'm just trying to give you guys a backstory. Pardon me. So I served in Open State. Uh, so once I was done with my service, I started working in a shipping company, and I was in the administrative department, and then I progressed to Huawei. I did that for a very short period of time. I was even almost going to get an offer for a procurement role before I left, and I left to Huawei. And from Huawei, I worked in several departments, from being a procurement secretary or administrator to being a project coordinator to being a PO specialist, PRPO specialist, and then progressing to being a procurement manager. In the space of all of this, while I was in Huawei, I also started my second degree in business administration. And while I was, let me be doing my makeup, this one I'm just okay because I have just like less than 15 minutes. Guys, please pardon me. I'm not like a professional makeup artist, so it might not be the way you know how to do it. I do my makeup the way I know how to do it, that it comes out looking well, natural, and all of that. So, yeah, I actually decided that I was going to. So, in the process of all of this, did my MBA. Somewhere along the line, I was asking myself, okay, what's next, right? What's next for my career and all of that. And I just felt like, all right, I've always been a business enthusiast. I wanted to know why a lot of businesses in Nigeria were not, living up to their full potential, including my business. Because aside from the fact that I was a career person, I was also a business person, in the event industry. You can check out my page at Naomi Ushering. We've been providing professional ushering services for the last 10 years. So I was also like wondering why a lot of retail or small and medium enterprises in Nigeria were not really competing globally. Why are we so limited? Could it be our government, our infrastructure, the lack of resources, the bad roads, limited power? Could it be management? Could it be? I was just very curious because when I see working with a multinational company, got me exposed to so many businesses, outside of Nigeria, and it just made me realize, like, why are they doing so well? And looking at it, SMEs contribute to, like, according to the World Bank, they contribute to about 90% of the GDP of every country. So I'm like, wow, look at what's going on in China. Why can't we replicate that in Nigeria? So out of curiosity, anyways, you know, that sort of um, opened me up to how China, particularly, I was very curious about China because I worked with a lot of Chinese, so I got kind of exposed to their, how they do things and all of that. But aside from that, I saw how one of the things I noticed was how they leveraged on, the use of digitalization, digital transformation to improve their businesses. Using tools, digital tools to improve to make their businesses well known, and at the long run it would generally impact their business outcome, if that makes sense. And then I decided that, man, there's something missing here, and I think that somehow influenced my management project in when I was doing my business, my masters, because I did something in line with the impact of mobile apps on business to enterprise. And my case study was a food store in Nigeria. So I've always been very intrigued on how we can use, or I've always been very driven with how we can use tools, digital tools, you know, to improve our businesses, thereby creating some sort of transformation for the business. Anyways, I'm still researching. This is what I'm getting there anyway. So basically, all of this was just building me up. I was like, okay, why don't I start looking for schools that I can probably go for my PhD, since I already have my master's. Let me go research more on this and see what we can do. And yeah, that was it all basically. I decided to start, and I applied to so many schools, you know. I'm still going to, I don't want to divulge too much information now, because on another video, I'm going to be giving, like, steps on how to, gain admission to a university abroad if you're in Nigeria to study for your PhD. And also, if you want to get a scholarship, different sites and all of that, ways you can go about it. And also, if I got a scholarship and all of that. So I'm going to be talking about all of that on another video. So I don't want to talk so much on that. I just want to, this video is basically just talking about why I decided to, what inspired me, because I've gotten since I posted on my LinkedIn, my Instagram, and YouTube. I've gotten so many that I'm starting my PhD journey. I've gotten so many beautiful comments, questions, and all of that. So I want to take it gradually and progress so that I can help someone out there that might be looking on starting this journey. Yeah, and that was it basically. Yeah, way, guys, this is my song, soon to be released. Mighty God, lifting our holy hands to you, lifting our voice to you. Oh God, and as we run to you, holy God, you Lord, you have been a father and a friend, my ever-present help when I'm in need. Lord, you are my strength when I am weak. In a miracle, my Lord, you are of my soul. Lord, you are everything to me. Oh God, holy are you, Lord. God, oh God, holy are you, Lord. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe. Do well to subscribe, share, like, comment, and let me know what kind of videos you would like to see more. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate your love and support so far. Bye.